Hello world, and good morning. Today I've been out for my walk for a bit, just thinking about a lot of things. And I was thinking about even not recording anything today. Not because I didn't have anything to talk about, but I actually had too much on my mind. Which is, in reality, the reason I come out on these walks. Right? To come out and try and organize my thoughts. But as I was thinking, one of the things that came to mind is how doing is so much more important to help understand what it is I need to do next. Right? I've been thinking about the next steps to take, right? There are things going on in my life and in my family right now that, depending on what we decide to do, will change the course of our lives for, well, really the rest of our lives, right? Because everything we do builds up to the next thing. And as I was thinking about what to do, just thought came to mind, I won't know unless I just take a step, right? Just go out and take a step of faith and do something. In like the business world or in entrepreneurship, something like that, right? The idea is to like act fast, move fast, and then pivot when you need to, go learn on the fly, that sort of thing. Well, another way to think about it is taking steps of faith, where you don't know what's coming down the road, right? Right now I'm looking ahead and I know where the road's going to turn. Up here in a few feet it's going to turn left. The last few days it's been very foggy. Today it's not. But if it came out on another day when it was really foggy, like it has been recently, I might not be able to see where things are. Now, I know this neighborhood well, so I know where it is, but if you're going somewhere you've never been before, and it's foggy and it's dark, you might not be able to tell what's ahead of you. So what do? Do you stay still and wait for the fog to clear? Do you do nothing? Or do you start taking steps into the darkness, carefully, one step at a time, deciding where to go next? Sometimes I feel like maybe more, if not almost all the time in our lives, it's like that, right? If you believe in God, as I do, you know that He's out there watching. He's taking care of us, right, and guiding us. But He doesn't tell us the full path. I believe in a previous video I talked about the idea of going up hills and being able to see from the top of the hill the next place you want to go. And the challenge it is to go up each hill. And how our lives are up and down because of that. Well, in a similar concept, he knows where we're going, but He can't tell us everything all at once. Probably because if He told us too far down the future, we'd paralyze in fear or in disbelief. You mean someday I'll be at the top of that mountain? No, that's too high. I can't do that. I can't be a millionaire. I can't own a home there. I can't provide for my family to travel the world. I can't be considered one of the greatest entrepreneurs or teachers or engineers or whatever it is that the world would call me. If I did that thing, that's too much, that's too hard, or I'm not capable. How many times have you told yourself that? How many times have you believed that you couldn't do something because it seemed too big? Well, honestly, that's why I think we aren't supposed to see too far in the future. You should believe that, but if you don't yet, well, God starts you off small, puts you on the little hills first, gives you a little bit of vision from there. And then from there, you can grow believing that I can do more than I thought. So sometimes when you're looking ahead and you just don't know what to do next, the next step, all you can do is the next step. You won't get anywhere if you stand still. And the way the world is, you'll actually go backwards. More like an escalator moving against us. Because as everyone else is making progress, if you stand still, they're getting ahead of you. Not that as a competition, but think about launching a new product. If you don't launch it, somebody else will. And if you both launch it, that's not a bad thing. Some competition is good. You can reach more people. But if you don't launch yours at all, the other person might take over all of the area. Or worse, they might not go anywhere at all because they didn't have someone to push them. Sometimes you need competition to get the best results. Well, really, you might be depriving someone of access to something that you can give them just because you're afraid to take the next step, right? There's so many good things that we can do in the world. All we do is just take a step. Take one step at a time. Here I am thinking I wasn't going to record anything of use. My idea was, well, I'll just turn on the camera and start talking, see what comes out. Because inside my head, I might have a big, garbled mess of thoughts, but only one thing can come out of my mouth at a time. As I speak, as you write, as you get things out of your mind and into the world, you take actions, whether it be speaking or writing or walking or building something. You can only do really one thing at a time. And as you do that one thing, you have to organize your thoughts. Just naturally, that tangle will come out as one. Imagine a big ball of yarn, and you feed the yarn, the thread, the string, through a needle or through some machine that then starts pulling it out. It now becomes pulled out into one straight line. That's what taking action does in our life. Taking one step organizes your thoughts, organizes your mind, organizes your life into the one next thing. So if it feels like there's too much, just do that. That's my invitation to you today. Take one step, do one thing in the direction that you feel is right. And if you take a few steps and it doesn't seem right yet, well, you have two options. Pivot, try somewhere else, or keep going. And I'm here to tell you that in my life, more often than not, the problem is I pivot too much. I freeze too often and spend too much time thinking about which direction to take next. But if you just keep going, you'll eventually find that the direction you're heading is not right, and it's definitely time to change. Or you'll find that you've made it to the top of the mountain that you never expected to even see. So don't give up. One more step, one more action, one more word, and that will get you on the right path. Okay, bye for now.